Mummy, are you still in the hospital? When are you coming home?
I'm sorry, Mia. I'm sure I can come home as soon as the baby is born. Just wait a little longer.
Mummy, are you sick?
It's not like an illness, kind of difficult to explain, but it's called preterm labor. Even though the baby is still small, it seems like the baby might be born early. I have to stay in the hospital until the baby grows up inside my belly. I'm going to be home soon. I'm sorry for making you feel lonely. I have to be here so that the baby can be born healthy. Me and the baby are doing our best. So please do your best and stay at home for a little longer with Daddy, okay?
Okay, I will try.
Thank you.
But I can't wait to see you, Mummy. I asked Daddy to take me to the hospital to see you, but he always says that he's busy.
I see. Maybe he's busy with work.
I think so. He works during the weekends too.
What?
Daddy goes to work every day and I'm always left alone.
I see. Are you eating well?
Yeah, I do.
Really? Does Daddy cook for you?
He's too busy to cook.
Are you the one who's cooking?
I can't cook that much yet. But Daddy buys cooked meals from the store.
I see. When Mommy gets out of the hospital, I'll make you lots of your favorite food.
Yay! I can't wait to eat your food.
Kevin, you got a minute? Are you still at work?
Yeah, you're lucky. You just lay around all day.
I mean, I have to. I'm sorry, I have to stay here for so long.
Damn it. I never expected your hospitalization to drag on like this. I've been working overtime non-stop recently and I'm completely exhausted.
I'm really sorry. I never thought I was going to be here that long too.
So, what do you want?
Huh?
I'm working. If you need something, please be quick.
Well, I was texting Mia today. I heard you haven't been cooking for her. Are you that busy every day?
Kinda. I don't know, why did you even have to ask? I'm still working around this time, right?
I know, but I'm worried about Mia. She's growing up. I don't think she's getting enough nutrition.
It's not like I'm making her eat junk foods every day. She can cook simple meals herself. Don't worry about others, focus on yourself.
I know, but can't you take off work once in a while? Mia misses me. I'd be happy if you take her to come see me, even once a week.
Huh? Don't be selfish.
What?
I'm working for our family.
Well, I know that, but...
Besides, Mia's in grade school now. It's not like you're not gonna see her forever. I can't take the day off work just to take her to go see you.
Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you.
Then don't tell me what to do. I'm busy.
But we both live far away from our parents. You're the only one I can rely on.
You know what? Can I go now? I know you have all the time to be on the phone and just lay around, but I'm busy working.
Right. I've been bored, so all I can do is be on my phone. Sorry.
Don't hit me up about nonsense.
Well then, please take care of Mia. I know you're busy, but please look out for her.
Okay.
Kevin? I know you're at work, but can you come to the hospital?
Natalie, what is it this time?
I'm starting to have contractions.
What?
The doctor said I'll have the baby by the end of the day. So when you get off work, I'd like you to bring Mia to the hospital.
There's no need to rush, right?
Huh?
You're the one who's gonna have the baby, not me. It's not like I can do anything for you.
But I want you to be there. I'm not asking you to be there for the birth, but at least rub my back while I'm having contractions. I'd feel safer too.
Come on, stop being a spoiled brat. This ain't your first time. You already had Mia before, so you're probably used to it.
You know, no matter how many kids you have, giving birth is a life risk, and it makes me anxious every time.
You're exaggerating. There are doctors and nurses at the hospital, right? I don't need to go all the way there. I'm busy.
I'm giving birth to your child. You're the father.
I don't have a choice. I'm at work.
But can't you leave work this time? I'm giving birth to your child.
No way. Work is more important to me.
Oh,
Anyway, I'll go once you have the baby.
well, okay. But I'm going to need you to take care of all the paperwork. I'll leave the paperwork to you.
I have to do it?
Who else is going to do it besides you?
Why don't you ask your mother?
What are you talking about? My parents live far away.
I don't care how far they live. Their daughter is giving birth. I'm sure they're gonna be there for you.
You know what?
I'm not good with complicated procedures. I'll leave it to your parents.
Oh, what should I do? My contractions are getting stronger. I'm in pain.
I see. Well, make sure you call your parents.
So you're not gonna come?
Let me know when the baby is born and out of the hospital.
Huh? Out of the hospital?
I'm going back to work. Later.
Kevin, wait. Mia, where are you? I just got back from the hospital. What is this all about? The house is empty. Are you and your daddy out on a trip?
Mommy, you're finally out of the hospital.
Mia, the baby is with me. I can't wait for you to see her. Where are you now?
I'm at Uncle's house.
What? Uncle? That's brother Uncle Jimmy's house.
Yeah.
Is your daddy there with you?
No, he's not. It's just me.
What do you mean?
He left me and went somewhere.
What?
Daddy has to go away for work. So he said he has to say goodbye to Mommy and Mia.
What the hell?
Hey, Mommy, can I come home now? Am I going to stay here?
No. I'm gonna come get you.
Really?
Yes, please wait for me. I'm on my way now. Kevin, can you explain what's going on?
What? I've told you a million times not to call me at work. I see. You're out of the hospital, right?
Yeah, I just got out and the baby is safe. And when I got home, there was nobody there.
Oh yeah, I know. Ha ha ha.
What the hell? Mia told me about what happened. You took her to Jimmy's and left her. What is going on?
Jimmy didn't tell you anything?
Of course I talked to him. He said you dropped Mia out of nowhere and left. You told him you have to take care of something important. Why did you leave her there?
I was actually thinking of leaving her at a foster home. And I felt bad. So I thought it's better if I leave her at Jimmy's.
What are you talking about? Why would you do such a thing?
It's your fault.
What?
You're the one who's stuck in the hospital.
Well,
I can't take care of Mia while I'm working.
but that doesn't mean you can just leave her like that without telling me. Where the hell are you?
I'm at work.
You're always at work. Just tell me the truth. Mia said something weird. She said you're saying goodbye to us.
Okay, I'll tell you then. I can't live with you anymore.
Huh? Why?
To be honest, I have a girlfriend. Well, maybe more than that. More like a new wife.
So you've been cheating on me this whole time?
I don't consider it cheating. I'm serious about her. She's pregnant with my child.
You're having a baby?
Yeah. I want to be with her. I was happy when I found out she was pregnant.
Wow, that's why you would leave Mia so often. And never came to visit. Lying about work and stuff.
Don't blame me. She's pregnant. I wanted to be with her as much as I could.
I was pregnant too, remember?
Yeah, but you were fine though. You were in the hospital with the doctors and nurses to take care of you. You didn't need me there.
It's not about that.
I'm divorcing you. I'm starting a new family with her. Forget about me.
Well, you sure have some nerve saying that. Of course, I'll agree to the divorce. But you know I'm gonna destroy your life, right?
What?
I'm going to charge you alimony.
No, I don't mind. Alimony isn't that much, right? You got like 30,000 in your savings. I'll get half of that, so I'll pay you the compensation all at once. Ha ha ha.
Are you stupid?
What?
You'll get nothing.
Why not?
You're so ignorant. It's not joint property.
Oh no, you're not gonna trick me. I know you have a lot of money in your account. We're still married, so that means that's joint savings. I'm not gonna let you get away with that.
Are you being serious? You've got it all wrong.
What?
The joint savings was the one we used when we bought our house, remember? That money on my account is the money I saved before we got married.
That's a lie. What happened to my money and all those bonuses?
Your paycheck barely covered the rent and utilities and food. I was paying whenever you're short with money.
Oh, then what about my bonus?
Did you forget that you were spending them on whatever you wanted?
Huh?
Motorcycles, cars, expensive watches. All those bonuses are gone because of that. How come you didn't know about it?
Well, what about your share?
Nothing. Even if I have my share, you cheated on me and you even got your lover pregnant. What you did to Mia is considered child neglect, so you'd never get anything from me.
You're kidding me, right?
Of course not. You cheated on me, remember? And I'm also going to charge you child support.
Child support?
Don't sound so surprised. You have 2 kids with me now. You're the father of my kids, so you'd have to support them.
No, but I have a baby on the way.
That has nothing to do with me and the kids. I'm going to charge you alimony and child support.
Oh my god. I thought I was getting a share of the money. I even bought the house because she asked me to. I was going to use half of our money to pay for it. What am I going to do now?
That's your problem. You did all this to yourself.
You're evil. My girlfriend is pregnant. And you're going to charge me with all this crap. You're ruthless.
Oh, I'm going to charge her alimony too.
What? There's no way she can pay alimony. She got pregnant and quit her job.
Then I guess you'll have to sell that new house of yours. I know you just bought it, but...
Don't talk like it's someone else's business.
I mean, it's none of my business.
I can't sell the house. She already lives there.
Then why don't you two work your asses off and pay for it?
We can't. I told you she's pregnant.
Anyway, it's none of my business. You're on your own, and I'll never let you see the kids. Enjoy struggling with your new wife.
Hey, wait a minute. Natalie, do you have a minute? There's something I need to talk to you about.
I don't want to talk about anything with you. We're divorced. You're a stranger.
Don't say that. I'm in a lot of trouble right now. Alimony, child support, paying for my house, paying for the baby. I can't afford it.
I know. You weren't making enough money. It's a miracle that you had such a good life, you know? And you were into expensive hobbies like cars and motorcycles, even though you weren't making that much.
I know. Thank God you were making good money. That helped me spend money on my hobbies.
You just figured that out?
I went to my parents' house to ask for money, but they turned me down. They're ashamed of me. They even told me not to come back to their house. They cut ties with me.
Well, you can't blame them. You left your kids and had an affair. The worst part is you even got the other woman pregnant. Even if you're our family, I'd cut ties with you too. Haha.
I thought about asking my brother for help, but he won't help me at all.
What do you expect? You left your daughter to him without explaining things.
I can't let my girlfriend have a baby. Honestly, I'm just trying to make it through the day.
I don't need you to tell me that. Isn't that what you wanted?
I wasn't expecting it to be this hard. I thought I was gonna get some money from you.
Well, that sucks for you. You should hate yourself for being so ignorant and stupid.
Please, will you help me?
Huh?
I know you have your savings. Can you lend me some of it? I'll work hard and pay you back.
Don't be silly. You've put me and the kids through hell. There's no way I'm gonna help you with anything.
But you're not struggling with money right now. Your parents are helping you raise the kids. You're much better off than I am.
Don't make it sound so easy. You weren't even there when I had the baby. My parents took the trip to come help me with everything. They're both fed up with you too, you know? They had no idea you were such an irresponsible father.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I caused you guys so much pain. I'm sorry.
Apology is not enough to resolve this. You don't understand the importance of people's lives. You don't seem to grasp the seriousness of the situation at all.
I'm sorry. But the future of the child to be born is at stake here. The child is innocent, right? So please help me out.
Of course, the unborn child is innocent. Because we're not blood related, I'm a complete stranger. And I have 2 kids I need to protect too.
Don't say that.
I only care about my children's future. I can't afford to take care of your child. I don't even want to think about it. I'm not going to help you. Don't ever contact me again.
Please, Natalie. I don't have anyone else to ask.
I told you this. If you're so desperate, just sell your house. Move to a cheaper apartment or something.
I'd like to do that too, but she doesn't want to. She wants to raise her kids in a comfortable environment. She doesn't want to sell the house.
I see. If you want to give her what she wants, you're gonna have to work like hell to get her what she wants. I don't think there's anyone who can help you.
Don't say that. You're the only one I can count on.
I have absolutely no intention of helping you. At least, neither I nor my parents nor your parents will help you.
Oh no.
Ask somebody else for help. I don't have anything to do with you, so leave me alone.
Wait a minute. I don't want to cut ties with you. Oh, that's right. Natalie, why don't you get back together with me?
I beg your pardon?
Wouldn't the kids be better off with a father? Honestly, I'm sick and tired of her being so selfish. So I'll leave her and marry you again.
That's terrible. I knew I was right to divorce you.
What? Can't I be the father?
Of course not. Someone with 0 sense of responsibility like you can't possibly raise children. It's better off if I raise them alone. Well then, goodbye. I'm going to block you.
Natalie, wait. Don't abandon me.
After that, Kevin's partner delivered the baby safely. They were unable to secure enough money to raise the child, so they went bankrupt. They were deprived of all their property. They are now raising their child quietly in an old, shabby apartment. Kevin's partner blames him for forcing them into a poor lifestyle. She constantly confronts him and they argue every day. I feel sorry for the child, but it is none of my business. On the other hand, after the divorce, I returned to my parents' home and switched to a different job. While it's challenging to raise 2 children while working, thanks to my parents' support, I get to enjoy my life every day. My parents are being supportive and taking good care of my kids. Mia has become more smiling compared to when she was living with her father. It is my life's purpose for my children to grow up with smiles. So I want to continue living sincerely and looking forward from now on.
Josie, I'm coming home. Sorry, but I was held up at work.
Not at all. Thank you for working so hard, Aiden. I can't complain. I haven't made dinner yet. I'm feeling really drained.
Not at all. You need to relax. Your belly's getting big now, so it must be tough. Is it easier if I just buy something on the way back? Is there anything you want? I'll go grab it.
I want a burger. Maybe it's not the healthiest thing for our baby, but it is what I'm craving right now.
You're normally careful. I'm sure it's fine just this once.
I guess. But are you sure? My favorite burger place isn't on your way back, Aiden.
If you don't mind waiting, I'll go get it. I want you to live as stress-free as possible, because you're going through a lot to give birth to our baby. I want you to eat what you want.
Oh, Aiden, you're so sweet. I'm so glad I married you. Thank you for always thinking of me.
Don't mention it. It's the least I can do. I won't be the one giving birth. I can be your punching bag at least.
Punching bag? Don't worry, I'm not going to hit you.
But Josie, it's going to be tough for you. So I want to help you in any way I can.
Thank you. I'll do my best to make sure the birth goes well and we get a healthy baby. But there is one thing that bothers me.
Yeah? What is it?
You buy too much baby stuff. After finding out she's a girl, you've been buying way too many clothes and toys. Our house is going to be full of just the baby stuff.
Well, you know, since I found out she's a girl, I see cute clothes and want to get them for her.
But babies grow up so fast, and people will probably give us stuff. So, no more buying baby stuff for now, Aiden.
But
Promise me.
I promise. Then I'll get the burgers and head home.
Drive carefully. I'm sorry about today, Aiden. You must have been so worried. I apologize about you having to drop work to come and see me.
Don't worry. Anybody would be worried if their pregnant wife was taken by an ambulance to the hospital. So you're feeling all right now?
Yep, fine now. My belly was feeling pretty bloated. Maybe I moved about too much.
Yeah, maybe. You're due in 1 month, so don't overdo it.
Got it. They said I'll be allowed home tomorrow. Once I'm out, I'll keep still at home.
Yeah, about that, Josie. Work needs me to go away on business for a while. Can you stay with your parents until the baby's born?
Oh, I see. It can't be helped if it's your work. But you'll be able to come back for the birth, right?
I'm going to do everything I can to be back.
So maybe you can't?
It really depends if they still need me.
Okay. I'll go get some things tomorrow and head over to my parents' place. I'll let you know if something happens.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
My water broke! Hurry!
Huh? Sorry. Can't. You'll have to do it alone.
What? What are you playing at? I thought you just came back from your business trip. You can't get out of work for this?
This isn't a work problem. I just don't feel like going either way.
I don't get it. What happened, Aiden? You suddenly got so cold towards me recently.
Your parents and sister are with you, right? Then you'll be just fine without me.
Why are you being so dismissive?
My phone's blowing up with calls from both your parents. Looks like they're pretty mad.
Of course. You're leaving your wife to deal with giving birth alone? You don't feel like it. What does that mean? They're really disappointed in you.
Oh, Kaylee just texted me that I'm a jerk. Am I a jerk?
Yeah, you're a real jerk. I'm about to give birth now. Whose child do you think I'm giving birth to?
It doesn't matter what you say to me. I'm not going. I don't think there's any need for me there.
Hey, what are you talking about? Aiden? You have to come. Seriously, Aiden, what's your problem? It's been 3 days since she was born. We haven't even decided on a name yet. We need to get her birth certificate sorted.
I was thinking of getting in touch with you. I thought you've had enough time to calm down.
Are you serious? Do you even realize what you're doing?
Yeah, I do. Your parents and sister keep sending me angry messages. Saying I'm a jerk, heartless, questioning if I'm ready to be a father. They've done nothing but complain to me.
What are you laughing about? No one trusts you anymore, Aiden. Of course they wouldn't. After you were so cold to your wife when she was giving birth. You haven't even visited us once since she was born.
Of course I wouldn't.
What? She's your child, Aiden. You're a father now. You need to take responsibility. You were looking forward to this so much.
Yeah, I was looking forward to it all right. Back when I thought she was my child.
Huh?
She's not my daughter, is she?
What are you talking about?
You're the one who knows best, Josie. I'm so stupid. I didn't notice your affair for so long.
I'm not having an affair.
I'm the one who should be asking you what you're talking about, Josie. The doctor told me something.
What did he say?
That time you got taken away in the ambulance. The doctor quietly warned me. He said he didn't want to directly tell you, but that I shouldn't put pressure on your belly suddenly. I didn't get it at first, but after thinking about it, I realized the horrifying truth.
What's that about? He didn't tell me a thing.
It means the doctor thought I did it. You can't blame him, because I was there ASAP after you got there.
You've got a disgusting imagination. You're trying to say I was having an affair while pregnant?
I couldn't think of any other possibility. We haven't done it since you got pregnant. You always told me that you weren't in the mood and that you were worried about the baby.
The doctor clearly made a mistake. You don't have any proof, but you decided all of this on your own? Don't you just want to escape from your responsibility as a father?
This is a matter that affects the baby's life. Of course, I did my research.
Research?
I had a suspicion, so I asked the doctor when the baby would have been conceived. You know, just an idea of when you got pregnant. The date he said matched the time I was away on a business trip. Although there might have been some room for error.
If there's room for error, that doesn't mean anything. You still don't have any proof.
That's not the only thing I found out. I kept track of what you were doing until you had the baby. You were regularly in contact with a particular man, even meeting him. You went to his house often, didn't you?
So you were spying on me? That's why you told me to go stay with my parents? Disgusting.
You're the one who's disgusting. What the hell were you doing, visiting another man while you were pregnant?
No, he said we should celebrate the birth beforehand. We've been friends a long time. Our relationship is platonic.
But I didn't even know about him? You would have introduced him if he was such a good friend.
I didn't want you to worry.
No, you've been seeing him for a long time, haven't you? From around your college days, right? A failed actor, isn't he? So that's why you felt the need to marry me.
You even went snooping about on Marvin?
Of course I did. I've got plenty of circumstantial evidence. I've even got photos of you going into his apartment. About the only thing missing is a paternity test.
Aiden, she's your daughter. You have to believe me.
Well, I don't believe it. I'll decide what to do after the paternity test. I found a place that can give me a result before the deadline for the birth certificate. Tomorrow, I'll collect a DNA sample from the baby.
No, I won't let you see her. What are you trying to do to your newborn child? Don't you feel a shred of responsibility toward your own daughter?
It can't be helped. This is a big deal for me and the baby. We'll soon find out from the result whether I do have any responsibility for the baby. If I'm the father, I'll raise her. Of course, we'll get a sample in a way that doesn't harm her.
No way. I won't let you in the hospital, Aiden. I'll list you as the father on the birth certificate form, and then I'll submit the papers.
Don't do that. Not that you can.
And why not? I don't think you understand. If I write it in, they'll accept it, and it's set in stone.
I'm saying that nobody will cooperate with you. You won't even be able to submit the papers.
What are you talking about? I've got the upper hand here. Everyone's on my side. My parents or Kaylee can go submit them for me.
I've already spoken to them, and I've explained everything.
What?
Your parents were so ashamed that they were crying. They apologized on your behalf and said that I don't need to see the baby. Kaylee said that she'll get the DNA sample for me. It's true. When you were staying at your parents' and you asked to be taken to Marvin's, I heard that Kaylee took you multiple times to his place. Your sister was appalled that she played a part in your affair.
This is all a misunderstanding. You're the father, Aiden, I swear it. You wouldn't abandon your own child, would you?
Then you shouldn't have a problem with the paternity test.
But...
Anyway, your parents should be on their way to you. You'd better start thinking about your future. I can't decide what to do about the baby until the result is in. But I don't love you anymore, Josie.
Aiden, I'm so sorry. I apologize from the bottom of my heart.
For what? Cheating on me while you were pregnant? That the baby wasn't mine? Or because you married me to use as a walking ATM from the start?
For all of that. But I did actually love you, Aiden. You let me do whatever I wanted. You were so sweet, and I was so proud to have you as my husband.
But your heart really belonged to Marvin, the failed actor, right?
That's not true. I was planning to leave Marvin, but it all went on for longer than I wanted, and then I got pregnant. I was going to raise her as your child.
But you were going to keep seeing that guy, weren't you? You were just going to keep cheating on me while you used me to keep being a stay-at-home mom.
That's not how it was at all.
No, it happened this way because you had no intention of leaving him. Hurry up with the divorce papers. You realize that there's no one on your side anymore, right?
Look, I've got my hands full with the baby, but my parents won't raise a finger to help.
You should be grateful that they're letting you stay with them. What would you have done if they disowned you?
But newborns are hard work. My parents are constantly chewing me out about the divorce and the affair. I'm at my wit's end.
This is your own fault. Time to put on your big girl shoes. If you want help, why don't you go to Marvin?
His apartment is tiny. We can't raise a baby there. He doesn't earn that much. He can't afford to take care of me and the baby.
But he's the only one you can rely on now. He's the father anyway. Although when my lawyer told him that we'd be suing for emotional damages, he did say he was going to leave you.
Huh?
Oh, he didn't tell you. Then can you pretend I didn't say anything?
Wait a second. Did he really say that?
Sounds like he got his big break. He finally got a big acting role. So he doesn't have time for marriage, he said. Well, not that it concerns me. This is a matter for the two of you.
Why? He told me that we'd get married if he got famous. So he told me to wait until then.
Like I said, go discuss it with him. It won't be much longer until we're complete strangers.
Aiden, what should I do?
I don't know, you need to think about it by yourself. Just make sure you take good care of your daughter. She's innocent in all of this. You need to take responsibility and care for her.
I can't do it alone. I only had her because I thought we could raise her together, Aiden. Look, I know you're not the biological father, but I think you'd be a better father for her than Marvin. So, can't you be her father until she grows up?
Easy for you to say. How long are you going to keep trying to use me?
But you were looking forward to having her so much. You might not be related to her in blood, but I'm sure you'll be a great father, Aiden.
I'm really impressed by your persistence in pushing this onto me. Oh, that's right. You don't have any empathy. It's how you were able to cheat on me.
But you were so kind to me when you didn't know about the affair. You really loved me, didn't you? Can't we go back to that time?
You must be really tired. What utter nonsense you're spouting. I'm getting a divorce and suing for emotional damages. Then you and I will become complete strangers.
Aiden, please don't leave me. I'll never betray you again, and I'll be the best mother for the baby.
Of course you'll be the best mother for your baby. That's a given. Just do it with the other guy. You're talking to the wrong person.
I'm not sure I'll be able to do this without you.
You're a mother now. Mothers don't just abandon their children, do they?
Being a single mother will be tough. Aiden, please.
Then you should marry the other man. He's the real father. You lectured to me a lot about parental responsibility. So you'll take responsibility for your daughter, won't you? After that, I got divorced from Josie. Then I sued her and her affair partner for emotional damages. He was planning to leave Josie because he got his big role. But Josie told everyone he was a deadbeat father all over social media. He wasn't the most famous actor, but the few fans he did have blew this up on the web. He lost his big gig as a result of this. The affair partner was forced to take over his family business and pay child support. I hear that Josie is raising the baby at her parents', but her parents are always on her about the affair. Sounds like she's having a pretty difficult time, completely unlike her former cushy life. She works part-time to pay her parents back for the lawsuit money they gave her. I'm sure the baby will be fine, since her grandparents have got their heads screwed on right. The baby turned out not to be mine, no surprises there. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't looking forward to having her at one point. I suppose it doesn't matter what I think, when I'm not her father or anything. But she bears no guilt in all of this, so I hope she has a good life. I'm not completely over all that happened. But I'd like to get back to living life normally one day.